Welcome back. That was a friend who brought me a beer, or three, so that was nice. Thank you, Peter. Cheers. Let's see. I don't think we've explored too much in this village. I think we've been in here, but I'm not sure, so I'll double check. Didn't see anything there of interest. This looks like just arrows. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I don't have to hit every single village. Yeah, I've been through here. Don't have to hit every single village. If you have a good way of remembering which houses you've hit already, let me know in the comments. This is sage. And once we leave town and go a bit away, we will eat. Because we have lots of food on us, and why are you following me, bro? Why you follow me? Eat, yeah, eat the smallest stuff first, I guess. Excuse me. So, do I want to hit these two and double back to these? Or hit these two and hit that one and go back? I think I'm just going to leave this one. Like I said, I don't have to hit every single village, and I do want to get back for my elk skin, which needs to be beaten. Going to do a good faith effort to hit most villages. Fine short bow is no good. Fine pot. I don't think I'm going to do any fancy cooking in this game. I've never done any really fancy cooking. I've boiled mushrooms, I want to say. That's about as fancy as I've gotten. Yeah, the mushrooms, some of them, if you don't boil them, they're poisonous, but they're edible if you not. I did that. I don't think I did that in this series though. Do I want to? The thing about knives is you only need really one good small knife and one good broad knife. Unless you want to collect cultural knives. Huh. That looks like where I piled things, but maybe they all spawned there. I was thinking that was a fine small knife. Never mind, that's not of interest. And the iron helm, another iron helm. Without face covering is a liability, not an asset. So, regrets of this series, the only one I can think of off the top of my head is I never made any bear leather. I tried and tried. Is it 3 times I failed or twice? I don't remember, but... And that, I think I could use that right now. But... And I was thinking, when I killed that last bear, you know, it'd be nice to make that bear leather, but just can't do it when you're running around. You've got to be in one place. And I was on the road. Fine linen trousers. You can pick them up and look at them, I think. They offer 1 protection, 2 protection. Am I wearing trousers? Oh, I'm wearing fine linen trousers. So these would be slightly better. 1, 2, 2 versus 1, 2, 2. At this point they're the same, unless there's fractional differences they don't show you. Let me see what they want for them. No. I think fine winter fox fur is, no, it wasn't fine. I think a winter fox fur is sufficient. It's hard to say, well, what if that one village had exactly what I needed? And yeah, that's possible, but It's also possible that by going to that one village, it just happened randomly to affect the RNG, so that even though you were better equipped, you died, versus had you not gone to that village and gotten better equipped. Oh my gosh. I was just talking about bear leather. It's 2 below the lake, so it'll be very easy to find. Female bear. Okay. Could have been a bear with cubs, and then she would have mauled me and I'd be dead. How close is a shelter? Oh, we're right between 2 of my shelters. But I could build a shelter right on this lake. I think we're going to hunt that bear. And make bear leather. I think that's what we're going to do. Unless the bear kills us, and then we'll just sort of die, and then we'll rot, and we'll say, why didn't we just go try to find the Njerpez camp, whatever that is. Okay. These are 2 right next to each other. They really don't know me here. Woolen shirt weighs 4 pounds. 1 to point, 3 to edge and tear. Woolen cloak weighs 6 pounds. And I assume it will have the same damage profile, 1 and 3. 1 to point, 3 to edge and tear. Wait, 2 to edge and tear. Now I'm thinking the other one also had 2, and I said 3. Cloak goes from my shoulders to my knees. The shirt goes from my upper arms. I like the shirt better because it's a weighs 2/3 as much and covers almost as much. Well, while we are waiting for the bear leather, woolen cloak, woolen shirt. This weighs 6 pounds. So it's just 1 and 2 again. Is it worth it? You know? I like that the word Masterwork is there, but if it's not offering me any more protection, anyway, let's pile it with the others. And it's not recommended you lug things around in villages. I'm still not 100% sure why. Might have something to do with respawning, but okay. I want this, for sure. I'm going to try to buy this now. How ridiculously expensive is this, sir? If I were to offer you a fine lynx fur and a superior lynx fur, so expensive. All right, let's start over. If I were to offer you 4 wolf furs, all that work on all those wolves, 6 will do it, 5 will not, 4 and a winter wolf fur, and a winter squirrel fur, and a winter badger fur, do I have hare fur? Yes. So he won't take 4 a winter wolf and a hare, but he will take 4 a winter wolf and a winter hare. Good to the last drop. Part of my problem is the broadsword is the best one-handed sword that's designed as a one-handed sword, but I'm not convinced it's the best one-handed sword. I think the bastard sword only has a 10% penalty wielding it one-handed, even though it's designed as a two-handed sword. And its stats are much more than, 10/9 better than a broadsword stats. I love using my broadsword to dispatch game, but if I use this, like when I used my Masterwork battle sword to dispatch game, if any of you remember that, even when I used blunt, it would tear them, it would harm the carcass. All that being said, I think I want it. Even if I'm not going to use it. So I guess I brought it in there to drop, and then I just talked myself into buying it. So what was the deal? 4 wolf furs, 1 winter wolf fur, and he said no to a hare fur. Well, I know what I was going to do. I was going to go get some cuts to haggle. That's what I was going to do. Because that's what I do. I can almost guarantee those aren't my 17 roasted capercaillie cuts. pick those up. Four of those, one of those, and that. Okay. Drop 9 of those. Four of those, one of those, and that. Okay. Drop 4 of those. This is how you get around them, there not being currency in the game. He says as he keeps getting refused. I'll be very surprised if I don't get at least one capercaillie cut out of this deal, but it's possible. If the deal was on a razor's edge already, I won't get any capercaillie cuts. 4 of those, one of those, and that. See, there you go. Pick up 1. Four of those, one of those, and that. 4 wolf, winter hare. And he said no. Four wolf, winter hare. And he says yes. And I say, okay. So we have a Masterwork broadsword. And it didn't come cheap. What else was here? See, this bastard sword might be a better weapon than the broadsword I just bought. If it comes to it, and I find this amazing item that I just can't afford otherwise, I can always sell the broadsword I just bought. I can't imagine that happening, but cloak won't oh, that was here too? Fine bastard sword, fine fisher's knife. Okay. I hadn't even zoomed in and I'm getting this. Might be, but not all that much. It doesn't concern or interest me at all. Oh, go on then, tell me. It's not my problem, bro. It sounds like your problem. Sounds like your problem. And you didn't even let me zoom in. At a different stage of the game, I definitely would have taken that quest, but I got 99 problems right now. Oh, here's 2 more. I can collect them. 99 problems right now, and this dude's birds are not one of them. And he'd probably give me some spell on trapping birds, which, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Oh, it's Eero. How about getting out of my way, Eero? Thank you. A lot of puns for sale. I think I've checked out this place, haven't I? Okay. So... oh, it does have a fine small knife. What do they want for that? How about a winter squirrel fur? How about a hare fur? Huh? How about a hare fur and a winter squirrel fur? Huh? How about Winter squirrel hair and 1 roasted. See, those capercaillie cuts came in handy. So all of you naysayers who are like, he's so autistic. He's so autistic. Yeah, how are you doing right now, huh? I can offer them just 1 of those cuts. And that swung the deal. So how are you feeling now, huh? Okay, we've got our fine small knife. I'm here with my fine small knife. Where are you? Where are you? By the way, I'm totally teasing if you can't tell. Like joking, not joking, sort of, kind of. Mostly joking, 90% joking. Oh crap. Let's go back and bookmark and stuff. Okay. Sage is fine. There was nothing else there. There was some very nice items, but they're duplicates. So we'll head for that one, and then on home. Wait, what's the next? No, we've been there already today. The one to the north there. There's an elk. Can we get it? It's like... I know there's a way you can cheat to get it. I'd say it's 1 south of that lake. I like sort of being forced to guesstimate. The way to cheat, I'll show you over here, is you can look and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can count that way. So if you want to cheat, or if you don't consider that cheating, go ahead. But I like being forced to say, okay, this is so many squares away, and I'm gonna go with that. To me, it's definitely 1 south of that lake. There's really no vertical orientation that I can do, so I have to just estimate. I would estimate 6 to the east. I'm trying to say whether, if I had to bet my life on it, I'd say 5 or 7. I don't see how it can be 7, so I'm saying it's 5 or 6 to the east, and it's 1 south of that lake. Now I'm saying I think it was 7. Well, that just shows not good at estimating. People who oh, big elk, big elk, big elk, big elk. Cheers. So we got a big elk and a bear to hunt, or we've got a bear to hunt and then a big elk to hunt while we're waiting for the bear leather. We're just going to use warfare as a code for, yeah, we're doing the warfare quest. Okay. Look at that roasted cut that you wouldn't have gotten that I got. Cut my hunger down to almost nothing. Excuse me. My goodness. I'm tired. Is there a... Should I stop at that second shelter? We'll see where we are. If we're weary by the time we get to it, maybe we will. The skin is ready for us now. If we were back at our camp, at our settlement. Okay, there I can see the shelter that I'm going to, and I am going to stop there. And that, does it have a cellar there already? It does. So, yeah, I think it's silly to base up here. We're gonna move our base to here. More abundant. This is such a lovely game. And I feel bad about, being so salty about, well, I'm burned out. Just because you're burned out. I've played bridge for over 30 years, and I get burned out sometimes, and then I go back to it. So getting burned out on a game is nothing against that game. You get burned out on a life, you get burned out on a job, you get burned out on women, even a woman you might love, like your wife or whatever. But in the case of your wife, I recommend you find a way to unburn out yourself that doesn't involve another woman. But in the other cases, you just take a break and then go back to it. Maybe not your job either. I don't know. We sleep. And will it let us do it again? It did. Okay. We'll eat something. We'll eat these two, and then we will leave the rest behind because we're rebasing here. Oh, it feels good to be rebasing here. I think I chose this as my settlement in Drake because I'm like, well, I'll be going back and forth. But mostly I'll be being where I am, and I want to be somewhat central. Now, on the other hand, there's no rapids where I am now, so this only works for summer. But as a summer base, this is definitely superior. I might even rebase somewhere else, but I'm definitely not gonna just chill there. So I didn't pick anything up. Leave the broadsword here. Will we? No, that's kind of a collector's item, I think. So we'll bring it back. Okay. Have a sip. Ready to go. And I think this here is where we're going. But we'll go up on this. This mountain's a tiny bit out of our way. But I still have this weird idea that there's a Njerpez camp that I'm supposed to discover in this region. They use really, I mean, maybe Sami's intending to be kind of misleading, but I think it's more likely just that's how things used to be, and they haven't bothered to reword it, because the way it makes it sound like there's a Njerpez camp, and it's in this region that you're in, and they raid out of this camp, and I'm like, well, I've been across this whole region. I've been across multiple regions, you know, explored at least, what would you say? I believe I've explored 100%, but let's say 98% of this region, and .75% of this region, and 75% of this region, and 98% of this region, and what, 70% of this region. I don't know, it's hard to estimate that, and none of this, so maybe 65%, and then what, 20% of this region, and I've never seen a Njerpez camp. So if these Njerpez camps are everywhere, I don't know what's going on. If they're only over in Njerpez land, then that's what that's what the description should say. It should say, there's these bad guys called Njerpez, and they're invading Finland, and they have occupied territory in the southeast, and you have to go kill one of their settlements there. Okay. If that's what you want me to do, that's what I'll do, but tell me what you want. Don't tell me Njerpez warriors have been foreigners from the east. From the east kind of implies they're coming from their little territory down in the southeast, making raids in this region, in Greek, and find their camp in Greek. Well, okay. Do they have a camp in Greek? If they do, that's a very good description. But why haven't I ever seen it before if they do? And if they don't, well then change the description. Making something challenging to do can be good gameplay, but not if it's just because you described it in a misleading or careless way. Oh my goodness. All right, let's look at this thing. I believe it's 5 pounds instead of 3. It covers your shoulders, whereas a regular cowl wouldn't. So that's what, a 5? And then 7 or more and 7 or more. What was I looking at? Count the body parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 5 on each arm, 26. And it covers an extra 2 of those 26, making them essentially invulnerable. Costs 2 pounds to do that. I guess that's worth it. Because a regular cowl covers only 2 body parts. The question is, because you have 2 shoulders, you would think it would be just as likely to hit the head, the neck, this shoulder, or that shoulder? Or is it that a shoulder or a neck or a head is equally likely? So is it, anyway, I'm being too autistic. I'm interested in this thing. I've got arrows, so I can haggle a bit. I don't need you to talk to me. How's it going? Oh, they know me, so offer items. Oh, I left all my furs behind. All right, never mind. Hello. Cheers. We're gonna have to make a note of this one. Is that what it's called? I think so. Masterwork long mail cowl. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I left my furs at the new base. Those tracks look weird, but they're probably just dogs. Oh no, they're humans. Yeah. Just faded humans look weird. Okay. Surely those are the same dudes, but they're 2 east of my thing, and I don't even have my furs with me anymore. Okay, they were here. All right, where are we? They were not where I am, going around where they were in the regular search pattern. Wait, did I see some up here? No. This is twice. There have been a group on this side of the river that just, yeah, we're not really there. We're just messing with you. Anyway, I gotta get my pump back, which is right here. Excuse me. Wheeled paddle, please. Thank you. And screw you, invisible trader guys. Hello. Hello, you cheeky fellow. Interesting. And we're still vigorous. Not really interested in him right now, but maybe, probably not. Okay. Got something, yeah. I was reluctant to discuss this, but there's somebody's just being like the internet police and downvoting my videos. My thing is, if you don't like my content, just don't watch it. I'm a small channel. I'm not actively being some kind of prostitute going, please click here, please subscribe. But if you're a decent person, and if you've gotten anything out of my videos, and if you see a video that has more negatives than positive, please just give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Go away, Arctic Fox. Don't make me mad. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Okay. And if you're going to downvote my videos, at least have the balls to make a comment why you don't like them. Thank you. I hear a yelp. A yelp. From the southeast. But the Arctic fox is the northwest. I don't know what's happening. And I should probably abort, but I'm not going to. I'm laughing, but I'm not, because why is a hare right next to me if it's not being chased by something scarier than I am? Gosh, I wish I knew what just went on. Let's see if I can find any human tracks. You feel kind of safe in your encampment or your settlement, at least I do. But then I read these stories on the forums like I was just skinning a such and such and robbers came. And that's never happened to me. I've never been caught with my pants down, as it were. Wait, that's not it. But yeah, there's no safe spaces in UnReal World. Which I like. I'm not a fan of the whole concept of safe spaces, but that's one good thing about having a dog, for sure. That's probably my favorite thing about having a dog, is that I'm like, if we're doing the realism angle, when I'm asleep, there's an animal with keen senses who's there, and there's a good chance if something comes that could do me harm, it's gonna wake me up. Anyway. Yeah. So we got the elk fur done, and we're tired, and it's late morning. And there's an Arctic fox around, but I have no raw meat for it. And we're gonna go hunt a bear, and yeah. All right, let's make sure we're not leaving any clothes here that might be really useful. Maybe we'll bring one of these javelins. I just can't imagine using a battle axe. We have 8 woodsman's axes. That's crazy. Yeah, we have backup spears for days. We had a small knife until we bought that fine small knife we have. I think we weren't using small knives for, actually, well, I picked that up because this is like the best time of year for bark, I believe, but I really do want to get on with that. There's our old battle sword. We have a bastard sword with damage on it. I don't think we ever used it in combat. It must have been damaged when we got it. Maybe we used it, but Okay. Yeah, those were two of the things. Let's pick up any mint garments. By mint, I mean, if you're not familiar with vernacular, it's in perfect condition. It has no damage on it, no wear on it. Leather, ragged, leather, 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 harsh dog. That's probably Roscoe. Leather, leather. Yeah. None of that. I mean, the bear fur I might make something out of. 6 pounds, like a hood or a mittens or footwear. We have a fine pot. I don't think we ever use. We have two of them, and two pots. We never use those. I don't think. And none of our remaining clothes has a description like a fine or a Masterwork designation, and it's all worn. That's from one of the robbers, I think, the spear. Okay. All right, we'll come to the cellar last. I gotta pee. I'm gonna call this an episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.